Welcome to Soama Media.
Fair use.
Sit back, relax, kick your feet up, most of all, enjoy.
This video examines films as cultural and symbolic narratives. It does not promote fear, superstition, or literal interpretations of events. Power doesn't always control by force. Sometimes it controls by deciding what is allowed to be known. In this episode, we compare two films that explore how authority survives not by violence, but by managing perception. The Other's power through isolation. In The Others, authority is built on restriction. Doors stay closed. Curtains stay drawn. Rules are absolute. This is not chaos. It is order. The system survives by limiting information. Nothing new enters. Nothing unfamiliar is allowed to challenge the structure. The house becomes a closed loop, a self-contained world where reality is filtered before it reaches the people inside. What a closed system normalizes. When information is restricted long enough, the restriction itself feels necessary. The rules stop feeling imposed and start feeling protective. That is how closed systems endure. They do not need to convince you of the truth. They only need to prevent alternatives from appearing. In The Others, stability depends on keeping the environment unchanged even when that stability no longer reflects reality. Abigail presents a different model of control. Here, the system is not sealed. It is theatrical. Authority survives by misdirection. Innocence is performed. Vulnerability is staged. Attention is guided away from where power actually sits. The environment feels open, but perception is curated. Nothing is blocked. Everything is framed. Why performance is so effective? Performance disarms scrutiny. When authority appears harmless, it avoids challenge. In Abigail, power does not hide behind walls, it hides behind expectations. The system knows what people are conditioned to protect, and it uses that conditioning as camouflage. Control remains intact. Not because people are uninformed, but because they are looking in the wrong direction. Two systems, same outcome. This is where the films intersect. The Others controls by preventing new information. Abigail controls by flooding the space with distraction. One locks the doors. The other rearranges the stage. Both maintain authority by managing what feels safe to question. Why these stories matter now. Modern systems rarely rely on visible force. They rely on access control, narrative framing, selective visibility. Some environments restrict information outright. Others allow information but shape how it's interpreted. Both methods keep power centralized. The illusion of safety. In both films, people believe they are protected. Rules are framed as care. Performance is framed as innocence. But protection without transparency is not safety. It is compliance. When authority decides what you can know, it also decides what you can challenge. Bringing it back to the series. This series examines how films quietly train audiences to accept certain futures. A future where information is filtered for stability. Appearances replace accountability. Authority survives by managing perception. The Others and Abigail show two versions of the same lesson. Power lasts longest. When it doesn't look like power. The Others reveals how systems preserve themselves by sealing reality. Abigail reveals how systems preserve themselves by staging it. One relies on silence. The other relies on spectacle. Both succeed until awareness breaks the spell. If this perspective made you think, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments.
Garantangi, till the next video.